All right, guys. So welcome to our usual market review. Let's start with Forex Factory. Let us have an idea of what the market is. Okay. So let's look at the news. So today, which is on the 28th day of March, we have basically 130 news. I say unemployment claims. I don't trade card pairs. We have 3 p.m. news. Then NZD and AUD on holiday. Friday, we have a lot of holidays. That means most likely London session will be very less volatile. We only see volatility during New York, so it's even best to just stay away from the market tomorrow and on Monday, right? Take note that on Monday on Sunday we have daylight savings time. This simply means that the London session will now be 1 hour like behind. That means if you used to experience, like in Nigeria, we used to experience the London session by 9 a.m. right? This simply means that London becomes 8 a.m. right? So just take note of that. All right, so that is basically it. And then Monday we also have Easter. So there was a period of holidays. You really see volatility in the New York session, right? So today is basically the last day of trading that we will see a lot of volatility. Right, so we're going to go on Easter break very soon. The banks are not really going to be functioning, and that would mean decreased volatility. All right, so let's go to the chart just to have a little idea and see how far the market has gone based on what we have been saying. Right, so I just thought to give a break yesterday so that the market can move. Right, so I don't want to just be giving analysis every day even when the market has not moved. Right, so this is it. Remember, I told you guys from this imbalance to this internal range liquidity and then to this external range liquidity, right? Why? Because the weekly chart is bullish and the daily is also bullish. You can see that price has been breaking highs, right? Breaking highs, and then you came back to fill in this volume imbalance, right? Fill it, tap into this weekly order block again, and then we have been going up since then. So it's likely that price would go at least take out this and then this way. So let's see what's happened. So I'm still bullish on this guy. Let's quickly go to maybe the 2 hour time frame. So in the 2 hour time frame, we can see that even the 2 hour is bullish. Now notice that we have this breaker block, which price has nicely tapped in. So we have this breaker block here, this 2 hour breaker block, which price has nicely tapped into. So this might make price to break and breach above this high. So I'm very bullish. And now watch this. We created this gap here. This gap, and price has properly filled it. So filling this gap might mean price now resuming its bullishness. But I can see this gap as well, which price has properly filled, right? So look at this gap here, which price has properly filled. So price has filled this gap. That means price might be accumulating for longs. All right. So, and also take note of this unmitigated order block here, because the order block here which has not been mitigated. So price can even choose to come that low before making this high. But I feel that price is more likely to just continue to making it high, right? So I'm still bullish on dollar for now. Let's go to Euro USD. So for the Euro USD, remember what I told you guys, that price should come lower. You can see that price has actually been coming lower. I marked this beforehand, right? Price should drop lower at least to this relatively equal lows here. You can see market has hit that gap, tapped into this other block low, and then we have been kind of slowly. That's been very heavy. The market has been very heavy, like very light. So those been finding it difficult to go down that smoothly. So let us see what will happen. Market should, if it doesn't do that now, maybe possibly next week we'll see price drop to this relatively old equal lows here. Right, that's be my short-term target. So I'm still bearish on this guy. For British pounds USD, I told you guys this inverted favorable gap. We took out this daily high, which I pointed out. Please watch my last video. I told you guys that the market was likely to take out this high, which we have taken out, and then I was expecting price to drop to this trend line liquidity, but that is not compulsory, right? I have more faith in EU sales than GBPUSD because GBPUSD is not has taken out this liquidity, so it might choose to just do anything at all. Because now, if you take a FIP tool and you draw from this So, let's say this low to this high, consider as very good discount level. So market can choose to go up to maybe a premium before going down. But judging by liquidity, we have taken out buy side liquidity and we have taken out this internal range liquidity. So it's only logical I should take out this liquidity, but I'm not going to be forcing the idea, right? I'm not trying to force the idea that price has to sell, right? I'm not trying to force the idea that price has to sell, right? I'm not forcing it. So I'm just giving you guys what I feel the market might do. But seeing that we have taken out this liquidity here, price might still choose to go upwards, right? So I don't really, if you ask me, I don't really have complete faith in the bearishness of GBPUSD, right? I have more faith in EURUSD, right? This is all probabilities, right? Market doesn't have to do what I'm saying, right? You just, okay, this is what I'm seeing, so I expect, and the market either does it or it doesn't, right? No ego, no pride. Right? I'm not the one controlling the market, right? Same thing here. Market has hit that other floor I was talking about. And I told you guys the market should run higher, right? So if we see a bullish confirmation, we can take price higher if we see that bullish confirmation, right? So if you go to the 1 hour chart, let's see the 1 hour, you can see very clearly that there's a kind of market structure shift. Market went above the swing high here, right? We came back, tapped into it, and then if you most likely we might see price run possibly for this liquidity here, right? If it really wants to resume being bullish, right? Seeing that we have taken out this sell side liquidity, see all this liquidity I was resting here, I've taken it out, right? So I've taken the side liquidity out, this relatively equal lows here, all this relatively equal lows. We cleared it, clean our clocks, and then this should be the target. So as we see, have this relative equal highs here, right? You can see this equal highs here. They will have this one here. So the market might likely go up. All right, that's what I have for this guy. What is this? Okay, GBPUSD. GBPUSD has not really been given anything clear. All right, let's just take off all this lipstick. All right, so GBPUSD has not really been given anything clear. If you go into the weekly charts, you can see that it has not really been given anything clear. But one thing is certain now, we took out this swing low here, and then I've been playing with this other block here. So that's one thing that's certain, right? But fundamentally, AUD is very weak, right? It's very weak compared to British pounds USD. So if you ask me, I wouldn't really call this a break of structure, right? Because I would call this a dealing range, right? Market took out buy side liquidity and then took out sell side liquidity. So I'm seeing this drop as an accumulation for longs. So if you ask me, I'm not really convinced that this is a bearish market just yet, because a market that is bullish will likely remain bullish. Market has been bullish for quite some time, and it's more likely to remain bullish. And if you go to the monthly chart, you can see that we have this liquidity pool resting here, which price has not taken out, right? So you can see that this high, it failed to take price below this low, right? This high failed to take price below this low. That means this high becomes what suspect as what suspect for what? A failure swing. So this now becomes suspect. So most likely in the coming months, probably before the year comes to an end, we're going to take out this high, right? We'll take out this high. So that will be it. So I still see further bullishness. But for now, we can play with the lower time frames, like the 1 hour charts, 2 hour charts. And you can see even on 1 hour, we're bullish. Market took out the swing high, break, bullish, 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 bullish. All right, so we're bullish on this guy, even on the 1 hour. So let us see what the market is going to do. And we play by the rules of the market, right? Look at all this liquidity here. Okay, let's watch. So let's go back to the major pairs we focus. Let's look at Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, remember what I told you guys on Bitcoin. Remember I told you guys that we're not trying to force anything. I told you guys right beforehand that this 2 hour order block might reject price. I marked it when price is all the way down here. This is not a surprise to you guys. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I've marked this point like since forever. That market should get here. Like I said, price has been playing, I've been rejecting here. Now, what we have blown out liquidity. We have blown out this liquidity here, this liquidity high, and then we're kind of giving a kind of market sort of break to the downside, right? So it's possible that price might sell off or go for a 75K level. So judging by the current market structure on the 1 hour, Market 1 hour is currently bearish, right? We took out the swing low, took out the swing low. So if price can give you a reason to continue going bullish, then that would be nice. But 30 minutes, let's go to 15 minutes chart. 15 minutes is currently bullish, but we still have this liquidity sweep. We have this big imbalance here. We have these areas which has not been properly, mitigated, right? We just tap this breaker block. We have not really hit this. We have this opening balance here. We have this opening balance here, and if you draw your FIP2 to get a 50% of this range, you can see that we are not yet at the 50%, right? So you can see price drive for that 50%. So for now, Bitcoin is temporarily bearish, right? Temporarily bearish, right? You can see market took out the liquidity pool, block structure, and then we can say this other block has not really been tapped into, right? So this other block, this 30 minutes other block can be a reason why price will drop further, right? You have this liquidity here, about this liquidity here, so market can choose to drop from this point, right? So guys, just be mindful of that. So market gives a reason to sell when it comes, maybe it gives a confirmation for itself. That would be nice, right? If market can give a confirmation for itself, that would be really, really nice to see. Right? I don't have anything on gold. Gold is not a good point. Let's call USD chef. So USD chef daily chart, you can see I told you guys the price was going to go for this high. I have clearly taken out that objective. So now we can now say, okay, this might be a next point for targets, right? So this might be our next point for targets. So it's likely that price might do something like this, come and bounce off this gap and then run higher, right? That's a possibility for the market now. That's a very good possibility. The market can choose to bounce back on that inverted fair value gap and then, run higher. Right, so that's one thing you can expect. All right, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, right? Let's just extend this to the future. All right, that is it. So you can choose to tap into this and then run higher, right? So that is basically it. So let's look at the last one. It's a US 30. US 30 has been given, US 30 has been given very confusing structure. And this fair value gap here, price yesterday hit the 50%, which I marked and sent out to you guys. We hit at 50%, and then market can choose to go. We have this buy side liquidity here. So price can choose to remain bullish, right? Market can choose to just remain bullish. Since we have played all this favor gap, we have taken this liquidity here, took out this liquidity at this point here. So market can choose to just remain bullish, right? You can choose to remain bullish. So just best for now, just trade the intraday market structure. Whenever it's this thing, it is New York 9:30 New York open, which is the stock indices exchange open. You can just play the lower time frame. All right. I think yesterday I caught some trade on US 30, which I will show you guys in a bit. All right, so that is basically what I see here. Just play the lower time frame. Just play with the lower time frame. If you see a reason to take a trade on the lower time frame, that'd be nice. You can see we had a kind of market structure shift here. Afterwards, we took out this buy side liquidity, right? We took out this sell side liquidity. So sell side liquidity, we saw a market structure shift here, kind of market structure shift here, came back, blew this low, and then rallied higher, right? So I feel that price might still go for this high and all of that. So just wait for, I always like to wait for lower time frame to confirm any move on indices, right? I really caught is a good trade on US 30 yesterday. It was a beautiful buy, very beautiful buy, right? It was only 5 minutes. It was somewhere around there. Yeah, it was there. I took a buy from this point here. I took a buy and I collapsed at this imbalance here. Right, I see that price has still been going up since then. So I took a buy of somewhere around there. You can check my page, my free Telegram community to confirm if I took a trade. Right, I don't want to go and start pulling out screenshots. Just check my Telegram community there. I got a buy inside this point, somewhere around there. Got a buy here. I took partials here. Then this imbalance as my full profits, and then that is it. So last pair, that is the last pair I'm looking at. So this is just basically everything that I expect. So just take note of it. If you want to join our paid group, right, we are currently running a 20% discount. Just use send me a DM on Telegram to join us. Don't want to use seller, because seller is going to give some extra charges. So just send me a DM to join our paid mentorship, right? You cannot really see that breakthrough you're looking for if you don't really pay for someone to guide you, hold you by the hands, right? If you're just watching random videos, no one is answering your questions, right? You have confusion, some things are not really clear, you don't have anyone to say, okay, this is the right way to do it. Okay, so when no one is giving you deeper explanations, you're doing yourself a disservice, right? So if you feel that, okay, you really want to take it a step further, it's very, very affordable, right? So you just simply send me a DM, 40%, so 20% discount, 40,000 naira only. You can join us for 1 year, and I'd love to see you in the paid class, right? So have a wonderful day. Cheers and God bless.